In this video, I'm going to show you how to do a CSV import into your Jira project. In this example, we are going to import epics into this development project. As you can see, I'm in the development project on my Scrum board. I'm filtering over to the timeline, and you can see that nothing here is uploaded. You don't have to upload epics. You can upload whatever kind of issue type that you want, but in this example, I'm going to show you how to upload epics into your Jira project. So the first thing that you're going to do is you are going to create a CSV file. First, start by creating an Excel file. In this example, I'll pull up the Excel file. And here you can see we have two different columns here. We have the issue type, which I have listed as epic, and then we have the summary. At a minimum, when you are importing items into Jira, you want to make sure that all of your required fields for that project are listed here as columns. The only two fields that are absolutely required for me, if you have not set any required fields, these are also required for you, are the issue type, because it'll tell Jira what type of work to create, as well as the summary. Keep in mind, Jira has recently renamed their issue type to work items, so I believe when you import, it's still listed under issue type, so we're going to leave it as issue type for the time being. You can always map these fields over if in fact they do change that terminology in the CSV import section. All right, so we have issue type and we have summary. Summary is the name of the task that you want to upload. So for one of my epics, it will be project kickoff. Another will be requirements gathering. Another will be development configuration. We'll have QA, user acceptance testing, deployment planning, go live, and post-implementation support. All right, once you have your Excel spreadsheet and you have the issue type and or work item type and the summary, what you're going to do is you're going to go and save this file as a CSV int. So I'm going to close out of this file. Once you have that file saved as a CSV int, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to click this More tabs and you're going to go to Issues. Make sure you are in the project and the board that you want to import these issues to, but primarily the project that you want to import these issues to. Once you're under the Issues tab, what you're going to do is you're going to select the ellipses icon in the top right-hand corner that says More Actions. Go ahead and click that and go to Import Issues from CSV. Another window is going to pop up and it's going to ask you to choose the file. So you're going to open up, choose File. We are going to select the CSV import. Remember, you have your Excel file, but then you have the Excel comma separated values file. So make sure you select the CSV file. Okay, then go ahead and hit Next. Then you're going to select what project you want to import this to. Again, I want to import this into the development project. Leave all other fields the same. Hit Next. Then here, you're going to map the issue type field to the CSV field to Jira field. So the column in the CSV file, the Jira field that we are mapping it to is issue type. If they do update the terminology in the Jira field on the CSV import page, so this page that you're seeing right here, it may say work item type. So just keep that in mind if they go through and they start changing the terminology for this, but it looks like right now with the new releases, it's still under issue type as the Jira field for the CSV import screen. Next, you're going to map the summary field in the CSV file to the summary field in Jira. Once you have all of your fields mapped, go ahead and hit Next. Then it'll pop up this screen where you can either begin the import or you can validate that the import will be successful. I always recommend validating the import will be successful. As you can see, it says that 8 issues will be created correctly. So now we're going to go ahead and select Begin Import. Jira will process your requests and import the CSV file. And now what you can do is you can check those created issues. If you click Check Created Issues, you will see the epics and the names that you created. The other way that I really like to make sure that everything worked as expected is by going back to your project, selecting the board and the project you want to navigate to, toggle over to timeline, and now you can see we have the epics in the order that they were listed on the CSV file, which is exactly the order that I wanted them in. So we have project kickoff, requirements gathering, development configuration, QA, UAT, deployment planning, go live, and post-implementation support. So this is how you can import epics or other issue types / work item types from a CSV file.